guys, welcome back to another video. As you can tell from the title and from where I'm sitting that this video is going to be different. I have some very exciting news that I can finally share with you. I have been wanting to share this with you for so long and I can finally tell you. But before we get into it, if you guys are new to my channel, hi, my name is Allie and I am a Dallas-Fort Worth based flight attendant, and I vlog about the flight attendant life and motherhood and how I balance all of that. So if that sounds interesting to you, make sure to click the subscribe button and make sure to turn your notifications on and set them to all so that you never miss a video. And especially because I have some very exciting upcoming months with tons of content and tons of flight attendant videos, and then I'm going to be letting you guys in a little bit more into my personal life. I tend to be a little bit more private when it comes to my personal life, only because I have little kids and I feel like, you know, it kind of affects them, so I do try to be a little bit more careful. But this change is going to be very hard to hide, so I have to bring you guys along, and I feel like you guys have been a part of so many different life changes since I started YouTube. You guys were with me when we bought our first home, when I got pregnant with Luca, when I got pregnant with Leo, and now you get to be with me throughout this big change, and I can finally share with you. So, as you can tell from the title, we are moving. We are moving, and not only are we moving, but we are moving out of state. So we have decided that our time in Texas has officially come to an end, and I have so much to tell you guys, and I'm so excited that I can finally tell you, because I felt like I was hiding something from you this whole time, and only like a few people know, so I can finally tell you. So yes, we're moving. We are moving. We have decided to move out of state. We are going to sell our house. I have officially put in my base transfer to move out of Dallas. So we are moving to Orlando, Florida. I officially put in my transfer. It still has to get approved. So whether or not it gets approved, we are still moving, and worst case scenario, I have to commute. I'm hoping that doesn't happen. I don't see why it wouldn't get approved. Some of the reasons why it wouldn't get approved is because the base is full, or they already took in too many transfers for the month, or whatever. But there is a possibility that the base transfer request could be denied. I don't see that happening, to be honest with you. But like I said, worst case scenario, I commute. I've commuted before. It's not fun, but I can do it. It'll be fine. I asked you guys, I think it was 2 videos ago, I asked you guys what you thought what the news was that I was going to be sharing, and a lot of you guys thought that I was pregnant, that I was moving. I am not pregnant, most definitely not pregnant, not happening ever. That factory is closed, no more babies for us. But we are moving, and some people were saying that they thought that we were moving to California. As much as we love California, as much as California will always be home to us, it's just not realistic for us to move to California. The cost of living is very expensive, especially where we would want to live. We would want to live in Orange County again, which is where we moved from, to come here to Texas. And you know, maybe in the future we will end up in California. We would love to retire in California, but we don't know if that will ever happen. However, in the meantime, the present time, it looks like the best place for us to go to right now is Florida, Orlando, Florida to be exact. And my airline actually has a base in Orlando, which makes it so much easier. There are so many more opportunities for my husband as a veteran, and then also for the field that he is in. There are just so many more opportunities there for him, so it just seems like the right thing to do. And it's happening, you guys, it's happening. I put in my transfer and I got an email with a confirmation that they are going to let me know on the 15th. So on the 15th of April, I will know whether or not my request was approved. It looks like my seniority is actually going to be a lot better in Orlando than it was here in Dallas. So we'll see. We'll see if that is actually true. But I'm just so excited to be able to live in a place close to the beach. Here in Texas, we live in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Unfortunately, there is no beach close to us. I grew up in California as well as El Salvador, so I grew up with the option of going to the beach, of going to theme parks like Disneyland, Universal Studios, you know, Six Flags and stuff like that, Knott's Berry Farm. The closest beach is Galveston, and it's a 5-hour drive away. And if you're from Texas, you're familiar with Galveston. It's definitely not the type of beach that we are used to. So we're really excited to be able to go to a place where we actually have the option, even though we may not go to Disney World every single weekend or, you know, whatever. At least we have the option, and I feel like that feels really nice. There are a few factors as to why Texas never really felt like home that play into this decision as well. I'm not gonna lie, the snowstorm here had a lot to do with our decision as well. That's pretty much what made us take the final decision and step into moving out of Texas. We just had to figure out where, and we figured out that Orlando was going to be the best bet for us, for our family. And I'm nervous because we have to sell our house. We've never sold a home. We've purchased a home, which was very scary at first, but selling it is a whole different thing. So I'm definitely scared about that. I'm scared to go to Orlando and then maybe we don't like it. I'm scared that the heat is going to be a deal breaker because I am not made for the heat. I know. I'm moving from Texas heat to Florida heat, but you know, those are just little things that scare me, and I am nervous, but I'm also so excited. So excited. I'm also very sad to be leaving the friends that I have made here. I have become extremely close to Kat Nesbitt here on YouTube. We met through YouTube. You guys actually introduced us, and it's going to be really hard to be away from her. I'm not gonna lie. We got together because we were going to collab, and then we were supposed to film a video, and we ended up not filming it because we just hit it off. We like hit it off and we became so close, and she's just one of those friends that are going to be like lifelong friends, you know, that they're going to be in your life. And she has become the friend that I go to Costco with, the friend that if I need to go get my nails done, I wait for her, she waits for me, waits for me to go to Costco, I wait for her to go to Costco. And it's going to be really hard to leave her. And we have cried together, we have laughed together, we have spent a lot of our hard times together, and I don't think I'm gonna ever find anyone like her, and I'm going to miss her so much. Julia is also here in Dallas, and even though she lives farther away from us, we have hung out a few times together, and it's going to be really sad not having friends like them close to me again, you know? So this is definitely what we feel like it's best for our family right now. But the next step after this is starting to look around certain neighborhoods in Orlando. We have an idea of which places we want to go look at, since like I said, my husband grew up in Orlando, so he kind of has an idea of where to go. But this week I actually have I think it's like a 18-hour layover in Orlando, so I'm going to rent a car and I'm going to drive around and look at areas. We have some houses that we're looking at. We plan on renting for a little bit until we figure out exactly where we want to live, and then even if we even want to stay in Orlando, because I feel like once we're in Orlando, there are so many other places that we can go to in Florida. We can go to Tampa, we can go, you know, a little bit more north, like outside of Orlando, and the commute from Tampa isn't even that long anyway. But I mean, I'm just throwing that out there. That's not official yet, but I'm just saying we're renting because we don't know where we want to end up. So hopefully we can buy a house within the next year or two. So it's a lot. I know it's a lot, and I'm really excited because I'm going to be vlogging this whole entire process. I know that when we moved to this house and we bought this house, I wasn't very like open about it because I do try and be a little bit more private when it comes to my personal life or my family life, because I have little kids, and you know, I don't want them to be affected in any way just because I chose to put, you know, myself on YouTube and share stuff. So, but I am going to be sharing a little bit more. I'm going to bring you guys along the house hunting process and the layovers, because I have tons of Orlando layovers this month, just because I want to have as many chances as as I can before my whole family and I go to Orlando to see these places. So I'm excited to finally tell you guys. I can finally tell you about the vlogs. I can finally vlog about it, and I'm excited. I'm really, really excited. So I'm just going to end this video here. Let me know your thoughts. I want to know what you guys think. Were you right? Were you close? Is this a big surprise for you? I want to know what you guys thought. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if it's your first time here, and I will see you guys in a few days in a brand new video. Bye guys.
I know the reason why we chose to say goodbye, but I can't help my feelings. Right now, I can't deny you never left my mind, and now my heart is bleeding.